welcome back to another video on Marvel Future Fight. Now, what I want to talk about in this video is Norn Stones. Alright, so the Norn Stone of Chaos, I gotta say that when I stopped playing the game, what happened was that they didn't have the world boss. Actually, they started implementing these Norn Stone of Chaos. They started adding the world boss and stuff like that. So these were relatively new to me now when I started getting back into the game. And the Norn Stone was the first thing I thought about because I wanted to rank up my characters. And you need about 1,000 Nornstone of Chaos, as you can see here, to rank up any character to a 2-star, unless you're using those tier 2 tickets, right? Well, to get the Nornstone is actually not that easy, unfortunately, because I was in here, I needed to do this. You see, I needed to do this to actually be able to get past this event, so I can actually get my Doctor Strange up. To get the Nornstone, if you go on into this section and then check out the thing, right? It says World Boss Raid. And you'll need to go on in here. You think that if you can't beat the world boss yet, like me when I started playing again, when I started playing again, it was very hard to beat the world boss. You need a tier 2 to actually beat the world boss easily. But, if you don't have a tier 2, it might take you some gems to retry and stuff like that, unfortunately. And you have to have maxed out 6-star characters that are not tier 2. So, you have a chance at getting this, and you will most definitely get the Nornstone of Chaos. You will also get the anti-black matter. But one of the thing is, when you're playing through these stages, you're probably thinking, hey, I have to play through a couple of stages, and I'm going to get a Nornstone, right? No. Each stage actually only gives you about roughly around 10. You could plus or minus 5. You might get 8, you might get 13, you might get 14, you might get 12, but you get somewhere around that range. So getting to 1,000 is definitely hard. Unfortunately, to get to 1,000, you have to play a lot, and I mean a lot. If you're only getting, 10, I'm just gonna say you're getting around 10, right? To get 1,000, you have to play 100 times the world boss, which is unfortunate. But sometimes they give you these tier 2 things, which is obviously awesome. Let me get back out of here. Another way you can get the Nornstone of Chaos is if you go on in here and you buy the packs. Unfortunately, there is no better way. Let me go on in here. These are the special packs. The Nornstone of Chaos pack. These are the limited edition pack, and of course the World Boss #1. You can buy this, and then, these are the special packs, and you also get the antimatter as well. But if these are not there, what is happening is you actually can buy it in the consumable, and it costs you 200 gems for 20. That's why it's so rare, and you can only get it per day, unfortunately. I was thinking about getting it because I need about 20 more to actually move on with my Doctor Strange quest, right? I was stuck here for a very long time, and I actually want to proceed in the game much quicker than it is now, unfortunately. So if you want to, get the Nornstone of Chaos, the World Boss, and the packs, that's basically it. Unfortunately, there is no other way to get it. I was thinking, hey, there's probably some easy way to get it, right? And, there wasn't. There isn't. I mean, maybe in the future, but at the time of this video, unfortunately, the Nornstone of Chaos is a very tough cookie. And, let's go back in here and get it. For me, personally, I need it, so I'm going to get it. And we purchase all of that, fortunate or unfortunate. But let me get back out of here. As you can see, you need materials to continue your research, and we're going to research. Our research is complete, and we're playing this Doctor Strange stage because I noticed that I didn't complete it yet. So I'm stuck here. Research the book. Alright, let's claim this. Doctor Strange is at level 50. Hero upgrade. There we go. So we're really working on Doctor Strange. And, I Actually, the movie is definitely amazing. I can't believe this guy went rogue, but he's not crazy yet. I mean, he doesn't have his eyes. All right, so what is this? Is clear power of the dark. Congratulations. All right, power of the dark. Looks like we have to clear everything. It only costs 4 energy, which is great. Yeah, that is not my team. Alright guys, I completely messed up. What happened was I wasn't reading the thing correctly, and then I was wasting my energy, and well, I need about 30 seconds before I get more energy back. But I just wanted to make a video and let those players that don't know how to get the Norn Stone, kind of talk a bit about it. Because when I started playing the game again a couple of weeks ago, I didn't know how to get it. And then I was thinking, gee, there must be an easier way to get it. But unfortunately, there isn't. I mean, the world boss is the easiest way. Unfortunately, that's not very easy. And of course, getting the stuff from the store is another easy way. The thing is, see, 50 is on sale. Now, these packages are the easiest. It really depends on how old you are. If you're like, if you can spend about $10, then obviously you would be able to get about 700 Nornstone that we just got. Now, if you can't, then, you could battle through the world boss. Let me go on into thing and do the quest. This one, it requires Doctor Strange must be used. That's what it says. And, I was going through the thing. I didn't get it. So, we put Doctor Strange there and let's go through the stage. Alright, so, Doctor Strange is definitely a great character. I'm happy that they're giving it out for free, but you have to do all these quests. All these quests sometimes cost a bit too. Clear mission. So we claim this one. We're going to claim it. There we go. Up next, advance to 4-star. Alright, so let's do this. Let's get this out of the way. Now, we need more biometrics. Unfortunately, it's not easy. So, advance to 4-star. Alright, so I was going to use this on another character, but, for the sake of this video and to get... Maybe I could do it another way. I don't know, do I have any tickets? Rank up. No, no way I'm using a 6-star ticket. I'm not crazy about those characters. I mean, clearly, fine. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to use my 320. It's expiring anyways, so I might as well just use it. So I was going to use it for somebody else, right? Unfortunately, we're doing this, or fortunate, it really depends on it. I want my Doctor Strange up there. So that's a 3-star, and you need another 80. We overshot a bit, but oh well. I mean, where am I going to get another 80 anyways, right? So, and mine was expiring. There we go. 4-star. Clear stage 3X. Memory mission. So we have to clear 3 stages. But I'm completely broke right now. So I can't do anything other than maybe I could just rank them up. Yeah, we could rank them up. We can get them into... I'll leave it for now. Because I don't want to waste that much money. And I think up next I'm going to have to get the girl, right? Hold on. Because my stuff is expiring in 2 days. I'm not sure if I should leave it there. Let's go down. Demon. Alright, anyways. That is pretty much it for this video, guys. I just wanted to make a video on the Norn Stone and then go over some of my Doctor Strange. Because, I needed the Norn Stone to get the Doctor Strange, right? So, anyways. Again... the best way, unfortunately, I have to say this, is through the store, or you can get through the world boss. But the world boss is hard. If you're like me, if you were just like starting the game or just getting into it, and then you didn't have any world boss. I mean, you didn't have any tier 2. My bad. If you didn't have any tier 2, it will be a very, very tough battle. And again, you only get about 10. That's not an error. I thought it was an error before, but it's not an error. But anyways, that is about it for this video. Marvel Future Fight. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you have anything else you want to add, you could always let us know in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.